It was Halloween, and I was excited to play Pokemon Go at Disney World. The park was decorated with spooky decorations, and I was eager to catch some ghost-type Pokemon. As I walked around the park, I noticed that something was a little off. The decorations seemed to be alive, and I tried to ignore it, but then I heard strange noises coming from the shadows. I decided to keep playing, but things only got worse. I saw a Pokemon that I'd never seen before. It was dark and twisted, like a version of Gengar with glowing red eyes and sharp claws. But it wasn't in the game, it seemed to always be just out of my vision. When I finally seen it on Pokemon Go, I tried to catch it, but it disappeared into thin air.
Dude, where'd it
I've
go?
never seen that before. That's when things took a dark turn. I started to see hallucinations of that twisted Gengar everywhere. It was like it was stalking me. And not just in Pokemon Go, but in real life too. Like it was watching my every move. I got scared and I tried to run. But it was no use. The twisted Gengar was there. It was chasing me and taunting me with its eerie laughter. As I ran through the park, I stumbled upon a dark magic ritual site. There were candles and symbols and strange objects scattered all around. I realized that I'd stumbled upon a dark magic ritual, and that the twisted Gengar was part of it. I tried to leave, but it was too late. The twisted Gengar had already taken control of me, and now I was part of the dark magic ritual. The rest of the night was a blur of terror and confusion. I saw Pokemon coming to life, strange creatures lurking in the shadows, and I heard voices whispering in my ear. Finally, the sun started to rise, and the twisted Gengar disappeared. I was left alone, traumatized and confused. After that night, I couldn't bring myself to play Pokemon Go again. Every time I thought about it, I was filled with a sense of dread and fear. But the twisted Gengar wasn't done with me. It started to appear in my dreams, tormenting me and reminding me of that dark magic ritual at Disney World. I tried to ignore it, pretend it wasn't real, but then it got worse. The twisted Gengar started to appear in my waking life too. I seen it in shadows, sometimes in reflections in the mirrors, like the smiling behind me, laughing at something I didn't know. I knew that I had to do something to stop it. I researched dark magic rituals and tried to find a way to break the curse that had been placed on me. Finally, I found a way to break the curse. I had to perform a counter ritual using one of my own Pokemon to fight against the twisted Gengar and the dark magic that had taken a hold of me. It was dangerous and risky, but I had no other choice. I gathered my Pokemon and started the counter ritual, fighting against the twisted Gengar. And the dark magic started to lift. I thought we had made it, but then something happened. The Gengar laughed, as if he had meant for that to happen all along. My Pokemon slowly turned, eyes glowing red just like his, and they started moving closer and closer to me. I screamed and tried to run, but they caught me. They dragged me back to Gengar, and as he laughed, he enveloped inside me, turning me into the twisted form that he was.